Ms. Cheng Li Hui, you have 2 cards. Can you take both together?
Sure. Sir, a few years ago, during a house visit, I asked a 14-year-old resident where he was studying. He said he had quit school and was looking for a job. He asked me if he could go to Shatec as he always wanted to be a chef. We appealed, but was not successful. Shatec said they require 10 years of formal education, which he did not have. Last year, I visited again and learned that the boy was now working at a handphone accessory shop. I told him we will follow up again when he is older and see if we can find a tradesman to teach him a skill. He's the only child of a blue-collar couple. I had thought that was a one-off case until I met another girl who did not attend the first month of a new secondary school posting. She was afraid too, as none of her classmates got posted to the same school. Her father said that unless we could get her into the school of her choice, she would not have to attend school. She is a girl. She can just get married, he said. From my earlier experience with the boy, I was worried that she too would drop out of school as well. We contacted both the primary and secondary school principals and managed to find schoolmates that she knew and got her back to school in mid-February. Even then, we were worried she could not cope after missing the first month of school. After all, it could be quite intimidating to jump from 4 to 8 subjects. Thankfully, the school helped her to settle in. Sir, thereafter, I filed a PQ on making secondary school education compulsory. I was told the number of dropouts was small. I believe it is so important to keep our young ones in school, for them to continue learning, participate in new activities, mature in their thinking, and explore their passion and interests. Secondary education is an important stepping stone for students in our education system as it positions them for their future. It is an important transition period from childhood to young adulthood. While secondary education is not compulsory, it is crucial that we really counsel and help the students who want to drop out or have high absenteeism. I would like to ask the Minister, what are the long-term absenteeism and dropout numbers, and whether MOE has a formal system in place to counsel students who want to drop out of secondary school education. Sir, last year I also raised a card on preschool absenteeism, as KIFAS only requires them to attend 1 day of class per month for them to qualify for the subsidy. I would also like to ask if MOE intends to make preschool education compulsory. Second card. Sir, I appreciate what MOE is doing to better support the needs of children from lower income families. Schemes such as FAS and the School Meals Program help to ease some of the financial burden faced by these children. However, I believe more can be done to ensure that all our children are given a good start in life. I would like to bring up 2 points: after-school programs for secondary school students and the handing over of students from primary to secondary school. When I first went to Tampines, I regularly noticed primary and secondary school students loitering at void decks even after 10 p.m. The problem got worse during school holidays. Therefore, right after GE, I started a free bowling clinic for FAS students during the school holidays to keep them engaged, pick up a new skill, and interact with students from other schools. Today, the program is going strong with 7 Tampines primary schools participating in it. Each session has over 100 children, including children with special needs. Through the program, I met a girl, Jess, not her real name, active, popular, and bright. But she was one of the 10 students in her school who has a tendency to self-inflict harm. When I asked the principal what was the handover process of such cases to secondary school, she said they would inform the principal of secondary school and they would try to engage the students. However, soon after, in secondary 1, Jess was found smoking at a void deck by my volunteers, and despite our attempts to reach out to her and invite her back, she refused. In my interaction with young people, they begin to discover their freedom and independence in secondary school and feel that they have grown up. But they may still be naive and gullible. I feel that more can be done to help children from disadvantaged backgrounds not fall into bad company at such a young age. Children from such backgrounds face a variety of challenges growing up. Their parents might also have to work shifts, long hours, or take on multiple jobs in order to meet the needs of the family. In such cases, the children have to spend most of their after-school hours without adult supervision. They might not have the support they need to help them study effectively. For such children who face difficult circumstances at home, after-school care becomes even more critical. A structured care environment outside of schooling hours is an important form of support which will enable children to develop good habits and routines from young. For many of these children, the challenging circumstances they face persist as they become teenagers. It is thus important that we continue supporting them as they make the transition from primary to secondary school. Some of our secondary schools have begun running after-school programs to engage students from disadvantaged backgrounds. I would like to ask the Minister for Education what are the outcomes of this program, and does MOE have any plans to scale up such programs across more schools? Furthermore, how does MOE ensure that there is a proper handover of these students like Jess, from primary to secondary school? Thank you.